Okay, welcome to BA 200 Managerial Communication. My name is Professor Corti. I will be your instructor, if you wish, for this term. What you're about to view is the course syllabus in video format. Now, this video is actually in four parts. Part one will deal with the introductions and the mechanics of the course. Part two will talk about description of the course and student outcomes. Video 3 deals with the prereqs, the course text, policies, schedules, and the point distribution. And then finally, the fourth part, video 4, if you wish, will deal with special accommodations for students, academic integrity, and a few final thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into this. Into the syllabus. Now, you might want to, if you wish, one final thought. There is a hard copy of the syllabus in Blackboard. If you prefer, you can read that, same material, or you can print it up, have a hard copy, watch the videos, and then make notes on that. I'll leave that totally up to you. Anyways, let's go ahead and proceed. Okay, a little bit about me. Again, my name is Anthony Corti. And I've been with the University of Illinois Chicago for well, 20 years now, I guess it is. 2 years ago, I did retire, though I am back on a part-time basis, adjunct faculty basis, if you wish, just so I can keep my hand involved with what's going on out there just a little bit. As far as an office is concerned, well, I'm not in Chicago anymore, but if you do want to have an office hour with me, or 2 or 10 minutes, or whatever you want, we can do that by Zoom. So that's what we use for my office. Phone, don't have such a thing anymore, so don't worry about that. Here's some contact information just in case. If you have questions, individual questions, modified personal questions, questions about the class, problems, whatever the case might be. My email is acorte@uic.edu. And if you get that to me on Monday through Friday between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., there's a 99.9% chance you will get a response from me. While it may not be a complete answer, I will at least acknowledge your email. Before that time, probably not. After 5 o'clock, probably not. But again, I think nowadays the typical response time is 48 hours, which I think is totally ludicrous, particularly in this day and age of high tech and instantaneous communication. So again, get it to me between 9 a.m., 5 p.m., and most likely you'll get some kind of reply back. Again, Zoom office hours by appointment. If you want to set those up, let me know. There is a Zoom link on the in the course Blackboard site. That is the link we will use, at least for the time being. I have a question for you. Will you be a member of the 7% Club? You will find out more information on that as you go through. Alrighty. Only UIC email addresses will be recognized for this section of BA 200. Yeah, so if you have a Gmail account or something else, please don't use it for this class. Use your UIC account. That way we can verify it and make sure that it is, quote, legit and there's no spam or whatever else coming through. Okay, move on now. We got here. Oh, wow, that's good. Course information. Well, the website Blackboard. By now you all probably are aware. I have used Blackboard. Here's what I want you to do is go to Blackboard, UIC Blackboard, log in, find my course link, our course link if you wish, and take a look at it. Everything is not in there yet, but all of the main menu items are in there, and I'll be adding stuff as time goes on. Now, Blackboard, since we are not meeting in a classroom, Blackboard is going to be your main contact point, the hub, if you wish, for the course. So check the announcements daily. Now, whenever I post, the entry point into Blackboard is the announcements. So you can go announcements first, and then you can click the menu items, go wherever you want. Now, every time I post an announcement, and I do post a fair number of announcements simply because we are in a meeting. They will also be sent to your UIC account. So if you don't check your UIC email accounts, I would do it once a day, maybe in the morning. Get up, take a quick look, see if there's anything for me. Don't do what a lot of students eventually do. You're going to get bombarded with tons of emails about UIC, about this and that, and do this, join this, blah blah blah, and you get to figure out how to do a mass delete, mass delete, mass delete. Don't do that because if it has BA200 in it, that's for me. You don't want to delete it. That will be important information somehow, somewhere, someday. So check on it. At least daily. Take a quick look. You never know. YouTube. This is one way that probably one of the major ways I'm going to contact you. Why? Because well, your generation is a video visual learning um, generation, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's quite all right. So I post for each of the modules, there's 5. Each of the modules will be anywhere between 1 to several or a number of videos that I create that I find that are appropriate, that help strengthen and support the information we're going to talk about it. Now, the link is there. You can also, there is a link in Blackboard, so you don't have to worry about typing this out, but there is a link. Click on it. If I say now go and watch this or whatever the case might be, that's where you're going to go. You'll get to learn how to use this, at least for our purposes, quite readily. Again, contains the course videos and so on. All right, so do we have a textbook? No, we don't have a textbook. Why? Because I find I've been asked to edit textbooks on managerial communication from all major publishers, and quite frankly, I find them um, well, less than desirable. Now, that doesn't mean that they're garbage. It just means that 90% of what you get in a textbook is really fluff, what I call fluff. The other 10% is the important stuff. Now, unfortunately, publisher's not going to sell a textbook for 200 bucks, and if it's only 50 pages or something like that, so it doesn't make sense. So I provide you everything you need. No textbook, videos, papers, reports, my personal experience. What does that mean? Well, right now I'm working on 52 years of working. Half of that was in the business community and in upper management. So do I know a thing or two? Yeah, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. So I want to make sure that you get that information. All right. Okay, let's move on. Oh, okay, that's it. That's the end of part 1. So we're going to wrap up part 1 here, and then what I'd like you to do now, take a break, grab a beer. Well, if you're underage, don't grab a beer. Take a break, go on to part 2, and I'll catch up with you then. Thanks.